Hi, good morning. How are you all? Are you all really following to read Bhagavad Gita on every day? And today, I would like to take you all to the section of Karma Yoga that is the most toughest thing to be followed on in our regular life to take life as it is. Of course, this Karma Yoga as its full understanding of accepting the reality. Whatever did we have in our mind, whichever we want to do, whichever we sketch on our proposed action, sometimes may not happen. Entirely the sequence of its outcome can be negatively presented. While Arjuna never want to accept the will of Lord Krishna in involving himself to the battle, you should go for the battle and he must involve himself to go with the schedule of the battle is the destined karma to him. That's what Lord Krishna says. You don't hesitate to do the duty whichever has been given to you. You need not bother about the result of its reflections and the result of its outcome, result of the learning outcome may not be with you. Because the thing which has to happen should really be happen. Whatever do we pray, whatever do we want, whatever do we need, the sequence of its reality will be as such as the thing has to be done. So one cannot persist their intention to make the law to be undone, and they cannot change the view of anything already proposed. So a man who has to walk on the map of the Karma Yoga should realize that that is a field he has to go across. 1 minute can be so happier, another minute can be sober. Entirely the minutes of all the sections of whatever does he to road upon, to cross upon, may not be satisfactory, or fully it will be filled with lots of terrible experiences. So this thing he has to accept with his will of intention, that minute also should be crossed by him. Because he cannot compare himself with the travelers, co-travelers of their own challenges, that they seek all the benefits on the way, whereas he doesn't seek even a single benefit of the special seeking view of 1% also that does he aim for. But rather, how can he make his way to be worthwhile? He really has to plan for thinking him to win the challenges that God has proposed him for him. The God has already proposed certain actions that he has to cross across. He must know to take those challenges also to win for going on the journey. The positive attitude and the sportive spirit and the equality of taking sorrows and pleasures equally, and the tendency that he has to attach himself only with the journey that aims for taking him to cross the destination only should be in his map plan. His map plan cannot work at any time. But in not understanding this, there are more sensual evil souls long for their popularity, and involvement of duty is lacking, and for self-rising attitude, too many actions are being done, and their name-seeking attitude and the fabulous intentions and praising fans can't give them the resulted output sometimes. The noble service really longs for the noble attitude of printing their good sensibility to be attached in the work, the karma will surely give them action of karma as to be crossed by them. And the fans of their wings must know to connect their frequency with the world-based taking actions of the destined map already proposed to him. Why me is always a question of everybody. None of the people can be eliminated to ask this question to the Lord. Why me? Of course, this is a question which is always with us, but rather questioning the Lord to cross the way with the patience and not being lamented and brooded over and feel about the thing. One should know to cross even that minutes with the courage. Every minute is a fleeting minute, and every second is a fleeting second, and the past events can't be changed with our proposed will of turning that to make our journey to be shrunk with its origination. The middle of our journey should be ended with our willpower and an intention of knowing that the rest of the journey has to be taken with a sportive spirit of our patience to cross all the hurdles on the way. So, the Karma Yoga is an eminent and inevitable focus of the life journey to be accepted with a strong will of sensibility. But what does Krishna arrive to say? Look at me in any of your focused traveling, and you don't connect yourself with the minute of the actions that you are being involved. You do that with your noble attitude of the selflessness. The point of your destination will come. At there your life ends. But I will be your eternity. Accept the things as they are. Don't try for the loss, and don't even apprise yourself with the wings of greater joy and overjoyous to be fanning your intentions for the sake of the peak of the attainments of materialism. And don't try to trouble anyone else with the arming intentions of not following the prophecy of live and let live. Because whatever have we achieved, whatever have we seeked, whatever have we gained, will not be in our memory at our last stage of the life. As per Shakespeare's words, there won't be teeth and taste of the salivary production, the taste of involvement, listening, hearing, the scriptures we read, can't be in our memory. Every man turns into a child at his last stage. Sans teeth, sans his passion, sans everything. So the baptized travel of his lost stage also comes. At the time, he realizes, for what has he done all the things? Why has he fabulated his wings on the way? The karma only destined a man to be an instrument of all his actions. The instrument is only an instrument to focus on his noble actions to be done with the noble attitude of the selfless involvement. And God says, accept the things as they are and attach only your involvement with the service, and don't attach with this rather with its consequences or with its results of highest benefits, because no soul is permanent in the world. A man is mortal, but a spirit is immortal. So the nobility of involvement to do selfless service should be the notion of every man. And the results of his karma will speak about his footprint later. The followers of all his noble actions will be reflected in their memory to take him as their, to take his soul as a pure soul to be printed in the memory. All of his actions can turn us the reflection of history on one day, but not to fan his notions to be more selfish in his current minute. Only will bring the results of all his karma for his impurity. So let us only walk on the path of the karma yoga with Krishna's words of the presentable words to accept our actions, accept our current focus of function, and to only attach our mind as an instrument to fix our attitude to make that work to be a full-fledged one. Live and let live. Thank you for attending this session.